Okay, so this is the S1 sequential shifter fitted up onto the Nissan cd009, cd0A, whatever you want to tag them as. It's the Z33 6-speed. Alright, so first up, what you're going to get, or it is an option when you do buy them, but you're going to need it, gear position sensor. S1 have their own sensor display, so I guess if you had a carbureted vehicle, you might want to use that. If you're using an aftermarket ECU, more than likely you're going to have an aftermarket dash, and that will just wire straight up to the dash. You'll program the resistance in that sensor to correlate to a gear and put that up on your dash display. These are quite a simple, I shouldn't say, like, they do go on simply. They're a simple fit, however they take a little bit of time to get correct. Bolting it on is one thing, actually having it shift nicely is another. So not something that you're going to rush when you do fit them. You want to make sure that everything is right before you start to lock down all the bolts and make sure everything's 100% basically. Alright, so first thing you'll notice is when you put it on, the shifter has to be in neutral and the gearbox has to be in neutral. So it's in neutral when obviously you've got some free play. If you lock it into a gear, you don't have that same free play, so you just pull it back one. That's our neutral. Basically first is forward, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Reasonably smooth shift. They feel like they're like a double shift on the actual lever. So going all the way back into first gear, you want to come back half a click. That's neutral. You can select neutral between other gears, so that'd be second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Now, for example, say we're cruising along and things start to slow down in traffic. Unlike a H-pattern shifter where you can just knock this into neutral, the next one down is going to put us into fifth gear. However, if you give it half a click, the car will actually be in neutral. However, you're between 5 and 6 now, or if it was in fourth, you'd be between 3 and 4. That now puts it into fourth gear. The reverse lockout lever is only accessible once you are in neutral. So lifting it up, pulling back gets us reverse gear. Simply knocking it forward doesn't guarantee that you're going to be in neutral. You want to make sure that that is down. If it's still up and you think, okay, I'm in neutral, let's get first, you've got nothing. Make sure it's down, you've got first gear. Now in any gear you cannot select reverse, so even if we're in third gear now, I give it half a click forward, I'm still locked out. I actually need to go into a neutral before I can get the reverse lockout to work. Once it is fitted and you're happy with exactly how it is operating, this block here bolts to the back of the shifter. Even though you've done these other bolts up to secure it, with vibration and you yanking on this thing, it has the potential to come loose. So drill and lock in some roll pins. Now they don't have to be all the way flat. If you decided you wanted to pull this shifter off and they're flat and you needed to get this off for whatever reason, whether you're putting it into another car or another gearbox, you need to be able to grab these and get them out. Once it's in the car and operational, it's not going to shift that fast as what it will sitting here. Obviously you've got shafts and gears turning. There is some resistance there to shift. At the moment nothing's turning, so very easy, but still a very easy, smooth shifter. Alright, so there's a quick overview on the S1 sequential shifter on the cd009 box. This one's going up to Adrian in Queensland, going into an RX4. You would have seen the last video that we put the adapter plate on, explained its fitment. So this will be a pretty simple installation for him now, and I'm sure he'll be pretty impressed with the way it drives. Alright, so that wraps up. Just a quick video just explaining how the S1 sequential works on the cd009 box. Hope it was some kind of insight for those that are thinking about doing it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.